69,000 fans will file into the Superdome here on Sunday night as the Saints open the regular season against the Houston Oilers. Those fans will be looking for answers to a lot of questions. How about the offensive line, the quarterback, outside linebacker? Lots of things have to happen for the Saints to approach their 12 wins of a year ago. Well, Jim Mora solved one of those questions earlier this week, naming Wade Wilson as his starting quarterback. Surprisingly, Mike Buck is number 2, and Steve Walsh as number 3 as the Saints head into the regular season.
This picture just doesn't look right. Detroit's Pat Swilling with former teammate Ricky Jackson, and Jim Mora exchanging kind words with Chicago Bear Craig Hayward. And the Saints quarterback Bobby Hebert in the colors of the Saints' arch enemies in Atlanta. These aren't the same old, predictable, often boring Saints. But are they better? And if not, will the skipper of the ship, irascible Jim Mora, be able to make chicken salad of it all? Interesting questions indeed, like the one in preseason. Who's the quarterback? After 5 tedious preseason games, the coach had an idea, but of course didn't want to talk about it.
No, I don't think you should assume anything. Well, you can assume anything you want, but I'm not, you know, you can assume anything you want. That's up to you, but I'm not. No, I'm not. I have not made a decision yet.
On April 12, Wade Wilson was officially a Saint at $2 million a year and the instant front runner for the starting job. Hebert was exiled, signed with Atlanta. Swilling was dealt to Detroit for 1st and 4th round picks. With those picks, the Saints selected offensive tackle Willie Roaf, who looks like a star, and fullback Lorenzo Neal, who's the surprise of the preseason.
You got to be prepared. The mistakes are over. I mean, preseason's over. That's the time to make all your mistakes and let it all out.
The Saints also picked up Irv Smith, the tight end from Notre Dame, in the 1st round, and added Nebraska's Derek Brown in the 4th. Maybe they can fill a need the Saints always seem to have, the one player who can break a game open. But oh, they still have defense, the best in the league even without Swilling. The trade opened the door for 1990 number 1 Ronaldo Turnbull. In the preseason, he's walked right in. In the Mora years, the Saints have solved everyone in the NFC West but the 49ers. Since '86, the Saints are 4-10 against San Francisco, 11-3 against the Rams, and 10-4 against the Falcons. Against the Rams and Falcons, the Saints stuff the run, rush 4, and keep 7 back to defend against the deep pass. That may change when the Rams and Falcons run it better. The measuring stick in the West is still the Niners. In 1992 at home, the Saints were on the 49er 2 in the last minute, but didn't score and lost by 6. At Candlestick, the Saints led 20-7 after 3 quarters, but fell 21-20.
Over the last 2 years, we've been ahead in the 4th quarter, 32 of 34 games, including both playoff games. You got that? And we've won 23 games. So there's good and bad there. You've got to be a great or a semi-great football team to get there, to do that. My own son, who's 11, said to me before last season, I said, how are we going to do, Tracy? And he said, everybody knows the Saints are great during the season, but lousy in the playoffs.
It looks like another one of those years in Saint Land. Good, solid. Get to the playoffs, where the Saints are 0-4. Anything but at least one playoff win won't be good enough in year 8 of Captain Mora.